Okay, so here's the guest room, and over here's the study. The guest room and the study. Sure, let's go to the guest room. The thin, cold mist brushed his face when he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle, huh? Some guys paid a lot of money for that kind of service.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
So my man Daniel got his journal stolen? It's another brightly lit area here, kind of deceptively so, you would think. We got more of these guys that are like, that shit's fucking... That shit's... Wine more, Daniel? You sound like Vencabot now. You better stop. It's bro code, you don't mess with another man's journal. Exactly, Orange, yeah. Oh, we got fucking bunny rabbits now, dog? That shit's fucking heavy as shit. That'll definitely bean a dude. Orange, you ever played this game before? You hear something just now? Yeah, this game is, again, I wouldn't call it critically acclaimed to my knowledge, but it is very well known. And so far I found it lacking. But it comes from 2010, which is an era where there wasn't that much going on for horror games. So I think that's probably part of the appeal of it. It's not terrible at all. It's just not a lot going on. You know of it, okay. It's kind of like me then. Yeah, the game's not terrible at all. It's just really, really dull.
2nd of July, 1839.
Yeah?
I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert.
Yeah?
He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion.
Oh, shit!
The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
How horrible are we talking? Like a lion?
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Rest in peace. Am I Herbert or am I Daniel? Anybody maimed by a lion probably deserves it. Think so? Yeah, so I never played Layers of Fear, Orange. This kind of reminds me of it as well, insofar as I watched a friend of mine play it on his stream. My friend, I think it was my friend Zane, play it on his stream. And that game was, like, laughably bad. This game, I wouldn't go that far, but this game does kind of remind me of it in some ways. I kind of feel like maybe Layers of Fear is like a ripoff of this game, maybe. Okay. It's like a pretty friendly little area here, honestly. Comparatively. Is that a big old fucking crowbar? I don't want to grab it yet. It actually did get some critical acclaim, surprisingly. 2 awards from IGF and strong reviews. Yeah, I wouldn't say surprisingly. Again, it's not that bad. I just kind of feel like I've been playing a lot of, like, horror classics lately. And my, genre experience is very limited. We got beds now? I can interact with the bed? That's sick. I have pretty limited experience with the genre. But what I have played is, like insanely good. This game is not super terrible. It's just, like I said, very slow paced. It's very, very slow paced, and I find the gameplay to be rather shallow. And I find it, again, for me, its biggest problem is it's quite boring. It's quite boring. And sure, they chase you with a monster once in a while, but even then, those encounters seem very, like, not real so far. Maybe the game is still just starting. Maybe I'm still at the start of the game, or it's like the tutorial. Daniel?
What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Top 10 horror games of all time? I can't see that being the case. I just can't see that being the case.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened.
Yeah.
May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text.
Yeah.
He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
The AV Club, Kotaku, and Games Radar Plus all had it in their top 10 at one point, huh? Top 10 horror games. Ah, man. So that's going to probably trigger some kind of cutscene, this crowbar there, if I had to guess. I'm going to see if I can find something else before I do that. Broken lock. If only I had a crowbar. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it gets copied. I copied a lot from this type of horror genre, says Orange. So Orange, when I first, so in my life, I have avoided a lot of horror games. Like, I avoided horror for my entire life until I became a streamer. And part of it I imagined it would be like this game is, which is just, which was just like a game where you're chased by monsters once in a while, you have to hide behind a crate, you know, and your sanity goes down. That was kind of my thing about horror, is like, just running and hiding from monsters seemed kind of like it'd be really boring. And I played a lot of horror games, and a lot of them are very, they have more action than you would think. They're more actiony. Hiding and avoiding it really slows the pace down. It's hard to keep tension high in effect. I think you're right, Neon. Okay.
The key. Please, let it be here.
I think you're right, Neon. And I played, a lot of the games I've played are quote-unquote survival horror. They're the ones that are like action-focused, like Resident Evil and The Evil Within. And,
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it, then.
you know, it's Dead Space, right? It's hiding in the goddamn, you know, closet. That's kind of like my fear of this genre when I was young, was like all this closet hiding shit. I kind of wish that, like, it seems like it never really appealed to me that much. And playing it now, it really doesn't. But again, I played a lot of games in this genre, the horror genre, that I've really enjoyed. And a big part of that is because the horror feel is kind of like, the tension is maintained through this mechanic of, like, keeping your ammo up, right? You have to conserve ammo, conserve resources, conserve your heals. And that's fine and everything. But all this closet hiding, it never really was my thing, I guess. So they're trying to tell me now that I can leave the closet. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm hiding in my closet. Just like the locker hiding in Alien Isolation. Yeah, it's like a pretty popular thing in the horror games, I guess, and it just doesn't appeal to me mechanically. The idea of just hide and you wait.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled.
Nice, well
I
done.
was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but
It's done, Ian.
somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
Ponder
The
it,
ancient
Danielle.
stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yeah, I wouldn't really mind if it was more like arcadey, I guess. Like if it's like Pac-Man, you run from fucking monsters, right? That's what you do in that game. And also, that's kind of what I liked about Yuki Onna. It was a game where it was literally a closet hiding game, right? You'd run and jump into a closet and you would hide, right? But the fun of it was that you had a sense of where the monster was in the maze, and you'd have to kind of like avoid it and run around it, and you know, when it was nearby, you would hide. It kind of kept your brain working. What? Well, I'm just gonna smash this. The machine room key.
It's cold. It's so cold.
My favorite horror game might be Inscription, to be honest. Yeah, horror is a genre qualifier. Of course, it's more of an aesthetic than a like gameplay style. There are a few different styles of horror games. But yeah, my favorite horror game would be kind of hard to say. I played a lot of great ones on stream. But speaking of, Daniel Mullins, right? Pony Island is a great game. So now this area is getting a little bit like more grimy, and the music gets more dour every time. Is that fucking dude meat? When I first arrived here, this place was mad fucking nice and swanky, and now it's getting mad grimy and ugly. And the music's getting less happy. Is that a treasure chest over here? Pony Island might make your cut somewhere. Yeah, I fucking love Pony Island. That game is so sick. How did I almost miss this treasure chest, guys? That's not like me. We gotta fucking straighten up. Let's go look around for more treasure. Yeah, but again, I played too many great games in the horror genre, but the thing is, in defense of games like this, which are straying away from my favorite styles of horror game, I love Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and I love The Evil Within 1 and 2, and I love Dead Space 1 and 2, but none of those games almost ever scared me. So, if this game is some developer's attempt to be like, we can't just keep doing the same fucking survival horror formula, it's not scary, and I can respect that. But I felt like, although I was ever like scared, like tension-wise.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
I feel like I might have missed a cutscene here, because if walking near the baby gave me a cutscene just now, maybe I should have done it the last time I came through here. I remember you being scared. Which game, Apples? Oh, maybe in Dead Space. But yeah, in general, I kind of feel like the games being more action-focused work better for me. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there was a dread aspect. There was a dread aspect of, like, running out of ammo, which I think was, to me, a more compelling horror mechanic. That's that, yeah. Oh, no, that's not Casper. That's not Casper. Yeah, I think that games like this, which are like just like a walking sim, I guess, they're not as scary as a game that has like mechanical, like you're limited ammo wise and that sort of thing. Convenience store, trapped in the shed. Yeah, you guys are right. I was scared. But I kind of feel like in general, like broadly speaking, I was not scared. But there were moments where I was scared. But there were so many times in those games where it felt more like shooting games, and I think that's what I liked about them. Sir William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man when the other day was blah, 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 blah. More very well-lit areas. I like that shit. Okay. Seems familiar. Haven't I been here before? It's darker than it looks. Excuse me. Nothing scary ever happens in well-lit areas, says Orange. Yeah, exactly. But it's not as well-lit as it looks, apparently. It looks well-lit, but it's darker than you would think. On some psychological shit. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. Dude, how do you guys feel if you got a letter in the mail that was like, yeah. So, you know, title, found an orb. Content. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It's inexplicable, as the heliodromist described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. It was smooth and jagged? Its color washed while rich, so there's all these things, you know, okay, I see, it's like paradoxical. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it's also been my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with the leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still unto this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Until now, I guess. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mystic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornus Agrippa. So there actually is more than one orb, huh? Scariest feeling I've had was a weird occurrence in Time Splitters 2 I've mentioned before. Tell me again, Revenge. That doesn't sound familiar. So we'll learn some lore about the orbs. We're learning the lore orbs. Or the orb lore. Come on, down. No. Don't close on me. Stay open, please. The lorbs, exactly, Aretha. Yeah, I think the most scared I've ever been in a game was that Casper moment, and I think really in general, I think that The Evil Within 2 was the scariest game I've ever played. Like in terms of like the actual like the psychological fear aspect. But most of these games I played in this genre, the sense of tension comes from the mechanics of the actual combat. And to me, that's really dope. I find that more fun, I think, than this. And that's just subjective. I'm not criticizing this game, you know, because I find the shooting more fun than, like, the walking around. But what I will say is that if you're going to have me walk around, it would be nice if there was more, you know, more fun mechanics. But again, maybe if it's fun, it's not, you know, horror. Like, you don't want it to be fun, maybe. But what I will say is that, you know, the most fun I've had with horror games has been when they were fun. And they have been fun in many cases. So the first level in Time Splitters 2 in Siberia, a Russian military base in a dam that has a zombie outbreak. Has a bit of tension, but nothing big. I had played it dozens of times before. Okay, no, this is not a story I've heard before, The Revenge. But by all means, go on. It's a fucking piano. I can lift this up, right? I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm hiding in my closet. This doesn't look good. Good spot for us to blow out all the candles. Ugh. Good game design, though, right? That have this little fucking corner here, and you take it, and you get a sense of unease. And that's pretty impressive. The cracked window panes are held together only by weak wooden frame. Well, that doesn't bode well. I haven't found a place to hide around here, though, you know what I'm saying? There's no, like, closets or anything. Hello? Well, this doesn't look nice. This looks kind of, kind of unfriendly here. Chambers of the human skull, huh? You got a fucking hammer and a good old dissection table. Dog, what are you doing up here, dude? Some of the creepiest feelings I've had weren't even in horror games, like accidentally clipping through the map in Batman Arkham Knight and ending up in the glitchy weird undermap, huh? Neon, tell me this story, dude. What do you mean glitchy weird undermap? Is there an undermap? That's saying some shit went down in here. I'm doing a run, and there's a part with an elevator. You have to ride to the top and fight a helicopter. I do so, then I realize I forgot to blow up the satellite dishes at the beginning of the level. I go back to the elevator, open it. Holy fuck, there's a zombie inside. Never happened before or since. Zero idea what circumstances brought it about, huh? So you got jumped by a zomboni when you didn't expect to. Okay. A lot of paintings here. This seems to be the end of the road, huh? We got, boulders. Surprise, surprise. Just packed up. The room packed with boulders. Just packed. The most scared I've ever been while playing a game was a Half-Life mod. I was really young, though. In it, the character took a lot of drugs and was exploring a plane between life and death. Really scary monsters from what I remember, huh? You were really young, though, when you were playing it, huh? Sounds pretty scary mod to be playing when you were pretty young. That sounds too spooky for me if I was a little kid. I couldn't even play fucking goddamn Super Metroid. That shit was too scary. Aroo! Okay. Oh, dead birdie in there, dude.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Oh my.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Is that a fucking puppy head? Oh, we got puppy heads? This can content warning for puppy heads. What, dude? You can't just put a puppy head into a game totally unannounced. That's ridiculous, dude. Where's the CW, dog? That's fucked up, Orange. You think he had a fucking orb inside of him, dude? Do dogs have orbs inside? I never really checked. Oh, hey. Animal experiment, Canis lupus familiaris. 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. Wow, sick. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems like only human beings are capable of producing the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that it ultimately augments their experience of terror. Yeah, so just hurting a dog is, they're scared, but they're not as scared as a human would be because they know what's going on. Oh, we got mannequins, dog? Would be a shame if something spooky happened with the mannequins. Okay, that's Lord Agrippa for sure. Come on, Apples. Don't be a fucking racist. Come on. I get this fucking pen? Give me the pen. There you go. Oh, the ink spilled. That was pretty fun. Can I spill some more ink? Oh, it vanished. Anything good in the drawers? Give me this. Picked up tinderbox, huh? You know, Apples, I think it might still be racist, even if it is true. I'm not even sure that it is true. Oh, he got a fucking drawer full of skulls and doggy bones, man. Who would do that, dude? This guy could use a noodle over here. Here you go, bud. See if I can't give it a little bit of a kind of a twist and turn there. There you go. Almost got it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go. Almost. We got bones, Orange. We got bones, dude. A whole bunch of them. There's so many bones in here. Who even needs this many bones? I only got, like, what? How many skulls do I got? Probably just one or two in my body. I was flying around as Batman, clipped the corner of the Gotham Statue of Liberty. When I went to land on the ground, I fell right through. It was so unexpected that it shocked me. I just saw the bottom of the map floating away as I fell, and it became more blurry and started streaking like some dark psychedelic trip, huh? That sounds pretty unsettling, dude. For sure it does. I had my hopes up, 3 Advantage. I had my hopes up. It's got a little ding-dong there. Yeah, zoom and enhance. Sure he does. Not very high detail, but that's a ding-dong if I ever saw one. Okay, anything else here that I want to fuck with? Not really. This is the last room of this area. It's been pretty easy so far, almost too easy. What's the catch? Give me this and let's get the fuck out of here. Oops, wrong button. Anatomy Frontiers. January 9th, further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it'll be vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Maybe a little bit. Is it hard to get a dog or a person? I feel like it might be equally hard, right? In this era. You just go get a dog just whenever you want one. Probably got more dudes around than dogs. That's what I think. Okay, well, is that all? Did I actually accomplish anything here? Like, what did I get? I didn't get any key items, did I? I don't think so. You skull, but you know, maybe you're right, Neon. Maybe this guy didn't know a ding-dong. He's like, yeah, I've seen a body before. You ever seen a ding-dong before? He's like, yeah, once or twice. I mean, it's kind of like this, right? Just a little dollop there. A little dollop of ding-dong. I'm really frustrated there's nothing else going on here. What was the point of this area? I mean, we got a bunch of dog torture, which is sick. But aside from that, what else did we get? Might have to get jumped by a monster out here, right? Unless I'm going to go outside. Right here? Jump scare? I don't think it wants me to break this. Can I go outside, do you think? That'd be a big plot twist. I've been trapped in this mansion the whole time. Yeet! Okay. Didn't expect this. Well, I'm gonna go save my game, so I'm for sure gonna die if I fall, right? We're outside, dog. Can I force a save by going out and coming back in? When you said creepy mannequins, that reminded me of the Condemned. That game is so good. One of the best and most underrated horror games I've ever played. More action-oriented, too. Yeah, I think I've heard of this game before, and I think that you're right. It doesn't come up that often. The medicine cabinet has been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Steam's doing a turn-based festival. Oh, Steam doing a turn-based festival, huh? It makes, I like me, a good turn-based game. Guys, I think that in January, I'm going to play JRPGs, man. I think I might do another poll like I did for our upcoming horror game. It was really fun, guys. I was really happy with the show of support you guys showed on social media for this vote I put out for our next survival horror game. I think I'm going to do the same thing with an RPG. We'll decide what we're going to play that way. Let's jump, guys. Is this? I mean, that couldn't have just been for that fucking item, right? It must be for some more goodies out here. I'd probably go along the outside over here, or maybe not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, this is cool as fuck. This is the coolest part of the game. I'm excited to revenge, but it's still a little ways off. It's gonna be next month. Okay. Wow, look at us. How about a month where we play good games? Like what, Dix? List some good games, aside from MapleStory. Because that goes without saying. Wee. Okie dokie. Now we're getting somewhere. That's it. That's the one. Catholic MapleStory. That's my list.
Getting closer, somehow.
Oh, here's one of these weird canisters. What is this? A little gear? That's heavy as shit. Dix, we fucking played MapleStory, man. How much more can you fucking take? How much more can you fucking take? When will be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Interesting. Dix, we played MapleStory for like 6 hours, dude. That's so much MapleStory. How much more do I gotta play to fucking please you, dude? Okay, well, anything else around here? Compared to 1,000 hours of shit, says Dix, huh? We're only trying to match... Basically, what we're trying to say is that if I played 10 hours of MapleStory, then I'm allowed to play 10 hours of fucking, you know, whatever the hell this game is. Amnesia. Everybody wants more jump quests. I mean, speaking only for myself, I don't. But I know that I can't speak for everybody here. But I think I'm good for jump quests for a long time. Sure glad my controller's working after all. I had that big problem earlier. What is this? Oh, hey. What the hell is this? A flow cycle rod. It's going to be important for this thing. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. 4-phase amp, it's you, amp. Chat needs mandatory jump quests. Anybody that doesn't do them gets banned. Dix, I could implement that via a bot somehow. A chat bot. Like, you're allowed to hang out here if you can complete this fucking jump quest. This is mod Dix now, dude. He can become the real princess. He'd fucking level up from being the princess of the chat to the queen of the chat. So I got the key item I needed there. And what a key item it was. Nothing else? Oh, there's a chest, yes. Open your ass up, dude. Let me go stand in the light for a little bit. First person I'm gonna ban is myself. Free me from this fucking dump. Fucking just put the gun to his head and pull the trigger, do the fucking ban hammer. Dix, you've been here through fucking thick and thin, dog. You gonna leave because we're fucking playing this goofy ass horror game? You were here for fucking Tokitori, the first one. That game only had one screen at a time. It was on some fucking mobile phone type shit. Okay, so I think we got the key item we needed now. Now we can get the fuck out of here. Now is it gonna give me a jump scare properly or what? Oh man. How spoop. Hear that shit? I have my heart thumped. Is there somebody in there trying to kill me or what? Let's run for it, shall we? Go, 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 go. Somehow Tokitori was better. It honestly was, Dix. Like, this game is definitely a low point for horror on this stream. And Tokitori was godlike. It wasn't as scary, but for what Tokitori lacked in jump scares, it made up for in other ways. Well, the fact that it had like a... he played as a bird that ate other birds, which was sick. A little bit of splish splash here for me as a reward for doing so well so far. Splish splash, splish splash. Okay. Close enough. Got a lot of fucking resources now, man. There was a while ago I was really short on shit. But your boy's mad equipped. So I have a drill, I have this flow cycle rod, I have this key for the machine room. So we're going there next. That's the final dungeon in the machine room here, huh? I'm not looking forward to this because in the last dungeon, like the final area was a huge pain in the ass. No cap. Is that all there is in here? Look at these cool ass lions. Stone lion's gonna tell me where the line is. Take my hand out of control. Alright, 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 alright. Here's the key, man. There you go. The machine room. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Take my hand out of control. Alright, so we got a bunch of machinery here. It looks pretty creepy. It's got creepy sound effects. Anything cool over here? Wonder how much baby-headed centipede disembodied legs body bathwater goes for. Dude, would you guys think he's got a more likely to like a Twitch following than I would? Would you guys rather watch a stream for the Vencabot stream or watch a baby-headed centipede stream? Who would simp for the baby-headed centipede? I might if I had money to simp with. I'd subscribe to baby-headed centipede's Patreon for sure. Alright, we got a bunch of levers here, some levers and levers. Oh, there's something. Oh my. Does it read donations, the baby-headed centipede? I mean, what if it read them but it was like... Does that have even more appeal, maybe? Here we go. So I gotta figure out what to do with these levers. Did I see a note over here? Or am I imagining it? Oh, I did see a note. Didn't even read it? What am I, a big dummy?
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture.
Oh, man.
The mythic orbs may, in fact,
they put me to
have
sleep, Doc.
inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day.
Wow.
In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Is it silly, dog? You're a fucking horror game protagonist. You're probably killing hella guys and not even knowing it, dude. That's what y'all do, right? Don't want to sound racist against horror game protagonists, but that's what you guys do, right? You guys kill guys and you don't remember it, dude. It's called amnesia for a reason, dude. The orbs to revenge. You should have fucking asked a goddamn baby-headed centipede for advice. He'll give us a pretty good advice, I feel like. He'd be like, yo, baby-headed centipede, can I find more of these orbs somewhere? And he'd be like... Okay. This should be going down, dog. Like fucking Fallout Boy. Hello? It's pretty dark in here, but what am I doing? Oh, here's more stuff. So it's kind of like a puzzle room. Honestly, dog, if it's gameplay, I'm here for it at this point. Like, it's like we got like puzzles here. Amnesia. Daniel reads weird bedtime stories. Yeah, and yeah, it's fucking put me to sleep, dude. Maybe I'm just not the audience for such a passive storytelling, huh? Yeah. Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. I already got one of these. I knew where it was.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others.
Yeah?
From a baron in Prussia.
Nice.
He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian
You looked
woods
it
near
up?
the Baltic
On
Sea.
what, Wikipedia, dog?
While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts
I know that
are
feeling,
drawn to
Doc.
my nightmares in
Fat
which
life.
a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
So this guy definitely killed Dr. Tate, right? We saw that little hint earlier about him having a flashback. Dare I say, amnesiac, you know, like a lost memory about him getting sedatives from he's like smashed, he smashed some shit and got some sedatives out, right? Yeah, you're right, man. Look up the fucking archive tunnels, yeah. You're just looking it up, dude. On the Encyclopedia Britannica, dog. Remember that shit when you guys were kids? That's crazy. I hope that no kid younger than the age of like 25 has ever even seen an Encyclopedia Britannica, dude. Like, seriously. I'd be pissed off. If I had a son one day, and he told me he saw one of those books, I'd be like, why? Where were you? Where were you? Why did you come to me? If you're upset, then come to me, dude. I'm your fucking father. Don't go somewhere you can find an Encyclopedia Britannica. That's crazy. Wait, didn't I find more notes? I didn't read those. I was so busy just fucking talking to you guys. Machine equipment. Oh, I'm sorry. That was about the rods, right? It sure was. Back in my day, we had to flip pages. When I was your age, encyclopedias were on CD-ROM. I used to have one of those 3-bench. Show me where they are. We need to burn them. That's what I'm saying, dude. Fuck these Encyclopedia Britannicas, dog. We're gonna learn them there. Racism and hate. And they had poor digitized pictures of gorillas. Yeah, they did. And if you're lucky, even a little jingle jangle. Maybe like a GIF that ran at like 1 frame per second. Any more treasure around here? So much steam. It's getting pretty dark down here. Gotta light a torch. There's one over here.
17th of July, 1839. How has this
Yes,
escaped
I didn't
me?
do apples, yeah.
They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice. but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
I'm killing guys, I don't even know it, dude. There was this awesome encyclopedia CD game that had you, like, jumping through time and capturing dinosaurs or something, huh? Kid me loved that shit. Learning is what's for dinner. That sounds godlike. I'm sure Kid you had pretty good taste. It's so dark down here, man. I wouldn't mind finding some kind of light source. There's a big old switch right there, huh? Lots of these levers and switches all over the fucking shop. What do you want me to do with these things, huh? Hope there's no monsters down here. If I'm lighting up all the torches and I can't do that, you can't, you know, hide from monsters anymore, which is really weird. Alright, anything else around here? So I wouldn't have minded finding, like, a hint on how this machine works. But there is no such thing. So should I just press every single button? Like DD at Dexter's Laboratory? We said that earlier, right? In Dexter's Laboratory lives the smartest boy you've ever seen. And Vencabot blows his experiments to smithereens. Crank that soldier. There's nothing in the burner for it to ignite, huh? Okay. I'm gonna throw some crates in there. What is the burner? Where is the burner? Is this the burner? That is the burner. What do you want me to fucking throw in there, dog? Little tiny little box. Burn it. No, I guess not. Gotta find something that's gonna go in there. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that to be my problem. I haven't found nothing to put in the burner. What is this? You're missing cog wheels. Oh. Well, you know what? It's gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something, dog. It's something. You want to fucking grab a bunch of goddamn cog wheels and put them on one at a time? Fine. Let's do it, dog. Let's do it. Okay, so I want to find more cogwheels. That's great. What else am I doing? Nothing, right? Just wander around hoping there's a ghost gonna scare me at some point. I remember a primitive 3D hospital where you'd get shrunk into a body and had to shoot a virus or disease of some sort, where you found the source of the illness. I think I'm gonna talk about it. I think I have it installed right now. If I were to close this game, I could probably boot it up right now for you. Yo, what's up, Kyosuke? We're playing Amnesia, dog. We're playing it. I wouldn't say I'm really loving it so far. I find it very dull. But, you know, it's a game of its time, I think. A time where horror games were not at their strongest. So I think that, you know, this game came out and was like a breath of fresh air for a lot of people. How's it been, my friend? I gotta find more of these goddamn cogs. Sure I do. I ought to have known. What JRPGs have you not played and been meaning to? It's such a savage question, Aretha. It's a savage question. How dare you? How dare you? That hurts my feelings, Aretha. Because when I was a kid, JRPGs were my main genre. That's all I wanted to play was JRPGs. That's all I played was JRPGs. And as a streamer, I find that it's very hard to play JRPGs because I think that there's very little interest for them on Twitch. And so, to say, like, basically, every JRPG ever made that I have not played is a JRPG that I want to get around to playing at some point. But I just don't see that being, like, a possibility for me right now, where I'm at in my life. Alright, big fan of this game, Kyosuke? What's up, Ricardo Vader? How you been? Long time no see. Big Rick. I've been trying to find time to stream it. It could be this weekend, huh? Noita. I'm remembering some of my favorites when I was a kid and wondering if they hold up. Like what, Aretha? Give me some examples. I'd love to talk about it. Yeah, Darian, I appreciate you recommending this game, though, because this is a game I've always wanted to play. This is a game that's always been on my list of games to play. It needs more work for it to run. Okay. Give it a try in January. You might be surprised. I think you're right, Neon. I'm going to try some RPGs, but here's the thing, though. Maybe, Neon, I don't know. Maybe I should give up on my idea of playing, like, 8-bit RPGs. Because I kind of feel like maybe the reason why we get such little viewership for RPGs in this channel is that I'm not being balanced. I'm not being fair, right? Because I think that if I played 8-bit games in general, like, I'm playing, like, 8-bit obscure JRPGs. Hello? Next, I walked on this, huh? No? That was weird. There was a game where your village turned to stone and you ran around with a staff, and the combat was awesome. It played some of the Legend of Secret Mana. You said, are you talking about you ran with a staff? Played like Secret Mana. Is that Legend of Dragoon? Not Legend of Dragoon, but Drag for SNES. It was called another game about a dragoon, right? Bahamut Lagoon. Isn't that a game that exists? Bahamut Lagoon. But yeah, in any case, you know, I think that if I were to pick a JRPG to play that was like a popular JRPG that would make people interested in coming by to watch, maybe I would find that the viewership is not, you know, maybe we didn't get bad viewership because it was RPGs. We got bad viewership because it was goddamn, you know, Final Fantasy Legends, right? I think Terra Enigma. Yeah. So many lagoons, Kiosk. So many lagoons. Got Black Lagoon, Bahamut Lagoon. I gotta find something I can burn. Something small, I guess, like tinder. Terra Enigma. Okay. Is there like a torch I can light here? Sure there is. Flow, huh? Spice must flow. I really don't see... I mean... Those are PlayStation buttons. I don't think that's what they're supposed to be, though. Sure, it's great, Aretha Frankenstein. How about some good obscure PS1 JRPGs, huh? Well, you know, obscure is relative. You know, I want to play on stream. I want to play the Lunar games on stream. Those are games that I fucking loved as a kid. But as for games on PS1 that I never played but wanted to, Xenogears. I never played Cartia, you know, Cardia. I never played Vagrant Story or that other game whose name I always confuse with Vagrant Story. You know, it's like a tile-based tactics game. It's called not Vagrant Story, but something kind of similar. Yeah, Lunar is great, Orange. Yeah, I love that game. So, 3 likes Golden Sun. My pothead friend was really into that series, huh? Golden Sun. Xenogears is my favorite PS1 RPG of all time, even with all of its problems. It's got a lot of problems, maybe. There's so many great RPGs on that console. I've got a book. Let me burn this book. Go, go, go. Go in there. I think that's what I wanted. Better stop growling at me. Golden Sun was really good. I actually went back and played through most of the first one. Is it really, really good? I tried to play it briefly and I found it very, very long-winded. It kind of reminded me of Star Ocean that way. Time is weird. So recently, it was like 7 months ago, yeah. For me, dude, I'm old as fuck. Recently for me is like years ago, to be honest. It wasn't really, really good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I think my brother enjoyed it. Me and my brother used to play all of our games together as kids. And so he played it, and he liked it, and I tried to get into it, but I couldn't. So is there some kind of button I can press up here too? If so, would I want to? Here we go. Huh. Oh, up 8 and down 8, right? That's what we learned. So what do you mean up 8, down 8? What am I going to do with this? I have to remove all of these probably at some point. I played the Gaia, yes. It stays long-winded, but the caves are good and the attacks are huge for a GBA title, huh? Like, graphically. I feel like I can count the people on one hand who I know that play the game. But can you count the guys that can go, gust of wind dance? Gust of wind dance. That game, I played the game a long time ago, Aretha. That's all I remember from that game. I don't remember one single thing about that game's story. All I remember is gust of wind dance. Up 8, down 8, huh? You play the game before Orange I'm talking about? Remember that gust of wind dance? Aretha doesn't remember that, huh? Not gonna lie, I really do love the 8 and 16-bit RPGs, but I guess it makes sense that they might be a little slow for modern audiences. You know, I never played any 8 or 16-bit RPGs in their era. My first experience with RPGs was on PS1. Then I went back years later and played a bunch of 8-bit ones, but I never played any on 16-bit. Like, honestly, like, I think I played, like, none of them. I don't think I played one single RPG outside of, like, Super Mario RPG. I have not, but it's funny the way certain parts stick out in your memory, yeah. Exactly. Amnesia? Oh, you're talking about Daniel? Daniel the game, dog? I'd watch Lunar if you played it. I'd always meant to step into that series at some point. It's only 2 games. But what's kind of crazy about Lunar is it was remade a bunch of times, and each time it was remade substantially. It's like, it's very bizarre that way. What other game has been remade? I can think of any other game that's been remade as many times as Lunar has. The meters should read up 8, down 8. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. Up 8, down 8. Thinking about kind of a big-ass budget. Yeah, Lunar is a good-looking game for Saturn and for PS1. I counter with Tetris. My friend has the box sets of both, and they came with, like, DVDs and with development videos. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I've got those as well. They also came with a bunch of little goodies, like toys and stuff. That's kind of their gimmick back in the day. Up 8, down 8, huh? What if I pulled this one... Oh, shit. Pull this one up. Right? And now up is 8. But now I can't get down 8. That's the challenge. Okay. So, let's pull this one down. Then I can do this, this, and this. So I have to try and brute force it, I guess. Right now I can't get 8 on this one. Pretty smart little puzzle. But I can do this. And then pull this one, like, down. And pull this one up. Is that up 8, down 8? Oh, shit. 3, 3, and 2, huh? Okay. Gives 1, 5, and 3. Gotcha, 3. But not sure. Is mine the same one you just did? 1, 5, and 2. I don't think that mine is the same as your solution. Maybe there's more than one solution. Okay. Let's go try the burner. We have a book in there now, right? You ever played you ever played Inido Way of the Ninja? Inindo. No, never even heard of it. I don't think you did bring it up, Aretha. Inindo Way of the Ninja? Interesting, 3-bench. It's one of the wildest games. Like that one song Dix likes. By Taylor Swift. Wildest Games. The graphics are like NES graphics. Interesting. Bunch of tools. Let me put some tools in the burner. Oh, coal. Want me to shovel coal into the burner? I mean, not sure I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I... Explain to me, why is ninja? Robert Hamburger's like, you're asking just the right guy, dude. Please explain, why is ninja?
Darkness. Closing in.
Darkness, brothers. You adventure around Japan trying to complete these training dungeons to learn moves to get revenge on your destroyed village. Okay, I mean, it probably mean for your destroyed village. But either way. There is nothing in the bar. Are you sure about that? Because there's a book in there, I think. Let me get this out of there, then. Give me that. Okay. So I gotta put something in the burner for it to ignite, huh? What are you talking about? How do I put something in the burner for it to ignite? What are you trying to ignite? Fucking coal? I can't seem to grab this coal. If I only could, I surely would. I'm not sure it says coal. You'd think we'd shovel coal in there, yeah, you kind of would think that. Can you pick up the coal now? I don't think so. Ouch. I got physics. I have to use a item in my inventory on the coal. Do I have I have this, I have explosives. Should I use explosives on something? Oh, put it in the burner, maybe? I kind of doubt it. Hey, you want to go inside here? That'd be pretty crazy. No. Meh. There are different rulers waging warfare with each other and taking over territory, and you can hire yourself out to different leaders to help them fight other regions. Sounds cool. Well, we've got... This is like coal, right? It seems like coal. And there's a shovel, but I can't really use it. Oh, look, there is. There's like balls. There's like balls of fucking coal. I could probably just grab a ball of coal in my hand. There you go. There you go, bud. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Here you go. Needs more coal, huh? Alright, fuck. We've been carrying the explosive for a while. Hope they didn't forget we had it. There's no way, no. Maybe Daniel goes in? Get this boy fucking burned up. Oh shit. Goofy ass 2010 physics game. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of my way, dog. You guys remember 2010? And they were like, dude, let's just put physics in the game for no reason. Because you know what else has physics? The real world. Daniel goes in, fire comes out. Can't explain that. It's fucking magic, dog. We gotta explain it. Here we go. Okay. That's churning. Now this'll work, maybe. Oh shit. What? Needs more work? What are you talking about, more work? Talk to me. What kind of work? It needs more work before it'll run? Well, there is this puzzle up here, I guess. It's because Daniel's dry as fuck. Why are you so dry, Daniel? What is this? These don't even interact, last I checked. They got pegs. Want me to put something in there? Want me to peg you? With what? What do you want from me, man? Okay, read this. It says flow. Spice must flow. Oh, I know. I got this fucking flow thing. But I only have one. Let's read our manual again. Whoa, buy me dinner first. I don't want to get pegged, dude. So he gets no wenches, huh? Fucking Daniel. Notes. Elevator machine instructions. Machine equipment video. Memo. That's not a video, okay. Note there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. In storage? Now, storage is a pretty big area, but I thought I already fully explored storage. Did I miss some flow rods? Maybe we're not even ready to go yet. We have to go get more flow rods from storage. Inindo was made by the same guys who created Romance of the Three Kingdoms and Nobunaga's Ambition. They took the strategy game elements of those and overlaid them on top of an RPG. It's one of the most ambitious games I've ever played. That sounds sick. I'm sure I never heard of it. Well, let's go back to storage, guys. There's a storage room. Could we have missed some rods? The back hall. We're going. Sir William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Talking about my boy Daniel? I swear I already explored storage. Storage is one of the hardest rooms in this whole dungeon so far. It was pretty big and very dark and had a monster at one point at least. Make sure you wash your hands first. The monster appeared to be gone last time I was here. So that's nice, I guess. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the medicines he could find. Yeah. This is when I killed my doctor. I didn't even remember it because I'm a horror game protagonist. There's no more monsters down here, right? I kind of want to light more torches down here. I've got so many spare fucking... so many spare tinderboxes by now. For a while there, I was really hard up for them. Okay. I see screwdrivers. This is a screwdriver, though. It's not a key item. Looking around storage a little bit here. Okay. I kind of like this gameplay. This gameplay mechanic of, like, I know what I need, I know approximately where it is, I gotta go look for it. Like, I think that suits this game's, like, physics-based gameplay very well. Of, like, go find the flow rods, they're in the storage. It's just a huge-ass fucking room full of physics objects for me to dig through. It feels very realistic. Oh, I don't think I've ever been down here yet. Oh, this doesn't bode well. Someone give me money for another hobby. Been looking at... someone gave me money. Been looking at dice and making shit, and I'm getting tempted. Make some Venka dice with red, blue, and yellow ink swirl. That'd be sick, dude. That'd be sick. That's where that monster probably ended up. Oh, I missed this whole area last time. I'm not sure I should fucking be lighting these torches then. It's probably gonna be a monster down here. It won't budge, huh? Oh, no. Oh, no, I have been down here. I've been down here. There's a door that won't budge. Should I try to ram it? With something? Machine parts. I want to get back there. There's blood trail or whatever that might be. Oh, blow it up, dog! Oh my god, dude. The third Venge. Don't stay too close. When's it gonna go off, you guys think? Hello? I should go trigger it. Hello? Don't set off this one first. I mean, maybe to run away. Like it'll trigger if I get far enough away. I just have to be able to like load it, maybe. Where do we go, dog? I'm gonna throw a flame toward it, or I'm gonna go here, come back. I'm gonna go this way. He flipped through the books of monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. You can oil chill the lighter or something. I mean, maybe. I wish I could throw. I can't throw anything flammable at it, right? I can't throw like a candle. Maybe I can throw a candle at it. Maybe I can light some of these candles and carry them, which would be kind of weird. Sometimes you find candles that are on like platters. Maybe I can throw any object. Maybe just throw something at it that's like you know, gonna bounce. Any physics object, right? That's something that'll bounce. There's a lot of debris down here. Yeah, I gotta throw something at it, I'll bet you. Probably just anything will work. Like a bone. Huh! Huh! Come on, dog! Come on, doggy! There you go! Oh, shit. Got these rocks. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking, 3 Venge. Watch this. Yeet! Come on, dog. Yeet! Oh, me dead eye. I'm so scared. Get that very carefully. Okay, okay. Neon's like, come on, dog. Here we go, guys. Line it up. Line it up. Yeet! Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Because I feel like it is. Yeet! Like, I'm not really hitting it, though. You know what I'm saying? On some fucking Donkey Kong shit now, dude? We playing Donkey Kong now, dog? Yeah, they hit sometimes very, very lightly, it seems like. Huh! Come on, dude. This doesn't seem right. Jesus. Oh shit. You gotta hit it with something, then you gotta run. Okay. This game is 10 out of 10 now. Gotta find some torches in here. Easy game. Unfortunately, I'm scared it's gonna be a monster now. I'm really scared there's gonna be a monster now. It must have been love. But there's a monster now. How much fucking torch do I have? I got a lot of fucking torch, to be honest. Probably don't need to conserve it as much as I'm conserving it. My goal is to get onto the elevator, guys, and I feel like it's probably not the end of the game, if I had to guess. But that's just what I want to do. I want to at least get on the elevator before I call it a night. Lay a whisper on my pillow. Machine parts.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Stop! That's a pretty lame cutscene. What is the Chivo for lighting every torch in the whole dungeon? Oh, this shit is fucking dark, dude. And they got spots to hide from monsters. That's what I don't like about this shit. But you can be dark, that's fine. Just don't give me spots to hide from monsters. Like you're gonna make me fucking hide from a monster. Can we all agree that there should be no monsters here? Ever? So we're looking for these fucking thingamajigs we need. Okay. Yeah, again, this whole like Easter egg hunt thing I'm really enjoying, honestly. This is the most gameplay this game has ever had. I like the idea of like, I know what I want is in this room, I'm just looking for it. That's gameplay. But that kind of ties into a theory I've had about gameplay for the past like 2 years. I had this theory about like when a player knows something is there, it gives them agency. Like if I'm wandering, so here's my problem with Mario Odyssey, right? Compared to A Hat in Time. In A Hat in Time, you see a collectible from a mile away, and you say to yourself, how do I get up there? And so your job is to then do a bunch of platforming to find it. Whereas Mario Odyssey has the exact opposite game design, where its game design is designed so that when you are standing in any given spot in the world, you do not see anything that you want. The idea is that as you explore, you trip over things. And I felt like that was way less compelling because I didn't know what I was looking for until I found it. Oh, no. Okay. So we have other rooms I can go to, but I don't want to is the thing. Ever. Ever. Oh no, dude. Are you trying to fucking be sneaky? Is that what's up? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that you're trying to be sneaky now? Because you better stop. Okay, let's light this shit. Come on, come on! And in the game's defense, I am playing on fucking gamepad. It was originally made for mouse and keyboard, right? Well, I didn't find anything cool in here, honestly. I found not a whole lot. I'm going to swang-lang these things around. What's this? Anything cool? No. Okay. It must have been love. Wish I hadn't lit all these damn torches. Don't mind me, man. I'm gonna see if I can unload you. Dude, that was the most overt monster this game has ever given us so far. That was a real life monster. Just vibing there. Is he literally going to be down there? Because if so, that's sick. I can't believe I mean, I opened a door and there's just a fucking guy there. He's like, bah. That's so much not like this game. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can unload him on some cheating ass shit. That'd be pretty cheap if that would work, though. Otherwise, I gotta sneak around him. It's gonna be a drag. But again, better than having no gameplay, that's for damn sure. This is the most I've enjoyed this game so far, is this whole section. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Exactly. I can't believe I fucking opened a door and there's a guy there, like an actual monster. Not like a shadow. Not like some guy that spawned in for like 1 second to make me feel like I had to be scared of him. Just an actual, just a guy there who literally looked at me in the eye and said, blah, blah, blah. I had to fucking run from him. Okay. We got a fucking video game now, dog? We're actually playing a video game now? Blah, 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 blah. So is he still gonna be lurking around here? And it's still how am I gonna get past him? I would love to kill his ass. But again, it's not that kind of a game. That's what I really want to do. I want to kill him. Hello? Could be worse. Could have been a Scientologist. No, you're right about that. Is he back where he started from? I walked across an empty land. I really despawned. I hope he would. I kind of doubt that though. Oh man. Pants are being pooped in real time, and I'm here for that. I'm glad the pants are being pooped at last. This is an open door, right? I hope I can't see inside. Hello? Hello? I think I cheesed him. You guys fuck with that cheesy shit or not? I think I cheesed his ass. Is this an orange aloe? I think I cheesed him. That boy said, blah, 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 and I was like, bye. But he might yet blah 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 me again if I'm not careful. I don't know for a fact that he's done blah blah on me. But I feel like he might be. Does anything on the cheese is real, dude. That cheesy shit. I said, want me to play fair? Why? Why should I play the game? I'd rather complain that the game has no gameplay than actually engage with the game's gameplay, you know what I'm saying? Allo? Salute? Is that a guy up there? I think it is, right? Is it? Maybe not. Oh my god, that's so fucking gory, dude. In my imagination. Oh god. This shit got your boy tense. Oh no, what is going on up here? That's one aggressive barber, dude. I only wanted 2 inches off the top. Okay. So, you know, I saw a scary thing and I followed my gut. Alright, no judgment, guys, no judgment. I heard a scary thing and I followed my gut. Is that okay with you guys? That wasn't wrong, right? Thank you, 3 bench. Okay. So this is a... Ow. Don't touch the fire, I guess. Did I take damage from that? I bet you I did. It says all is good, though. But where's the things I want? I want the fucking goodies. Is this a puzzle, maybe? I went around in big circles. Maybe this is not where I thought. I think this is going to go back to the start of the dungeon. Maybe not. Maybe there's more to this. Oh, there's more. Okay. Dude! That's what I want right there. They're going to send me back, though, huh? Or maybe not. There's still that door that I've never opened yet. Hello? Hello? They're gonna send me back, though. I kind of want to run like an asshole. In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms, which might work in the case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it's absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Yeah, here's the problem with this whole situation, guys. They know that I have to go back this way. And you know what sucks? When you're playing a horror game and they lock you into going one direction. Because you know they're going to fucking put a scare there for you. You guys want to try and grab these things and fucking run for it? Let's mark our route. Here we go. I'm going to take them... Hang on. I'm going to run this way. Then you run this way. Then you run straight across, right? From there, it's easy peasy. Yeah, okay. Just being safe through, just being safe. Oh, no. Give me this. Give me that. No. I'm losing my sanity, though. Yeah, I'm losing my sanity. I think it's a good plan through it. I think it's what they want me to do. That's what they want me to do. Am I taking sanity damage? It's kind of hard to tell. Is sanity damage permanent? There's 2 guys over there to revenge. Was that more than 1 guy over there, or was that just 1 guy? Do they want me to run past them like my original plan was, Neon? They're kind of camping. Hello? I think just 1, huh? saw him. I bet he'll get past him. I think he knows where I am now. I'm in the light, right? Pretty sure I am. I gotta get around him. Might be able to run, honestly. It's a shame about all these damn lights. Oh, you think he despawned? Maybe he despawned. Okay. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Cheese wins again, dude. The despawning is godlike, Orange. I'm not convinced I'm out of the woods, though. No, not a huge fan of this. Go. Fucking go. Oh shit. Please. Leave me be. Leave me be. Oh, I'm running, Orange. He caught me though. He caught me. So let me check my inventory here. I got these heals, right? So how's my health looking? Barely conscious. Give me this. How am I looking now? Bleeding quite badly? How about now? Alright, good enough. The jig is up, Orange. Jig is up. Dude, I gotta get to the fucking elevator, but there's like hella fucking sound effects here now. Hello? Oh, it's the blood now? Oh, look, this guy's fucking... She's getting fucking head now, which is sick. Where did this body come from? Okay. We got hella guts and shit around here now that weren't here before. But I can go to the fucking elevator room and get the elevator powered up. We can hop on this motherfucker and get the fuck out of here, right? So far they haven't had any danger in the hub worlds. Not that they wouldn't do that. They haven't yet. Yeah, beef on some Kool-Aid. Yeah, isn't that nice, Revenge? He deserves it, man. He deserves it. He's been fucking working hard for hundreds of years. Okay, so... Is this area gonna be more evil now? I'd be surprised if it was more evil now we've triggered that other shit. But maybe not. Will it be evil when I finish the puzzle? Okay. Let's plug these shits in. Trinity. Oh, I see. This is the 4-phase. This is the 4-phase right here. Okay. I got lucky with the first one. There you go. Then here's the Trinity. Okay. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. So now the elevator should be working, right? We got everything else working. Let's fucking go. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb in their hands. Alright, dude. Let's go to the ascending room. Ascending room. Ascend! Oh, come on. So I have to go back to that room and figure out what the fuck. So my daughter got one of those little Kool-Aid plastic bottles with the twist tops on our way back from Wisconsin. She called it kid soda. I started thinking, yeah, you're not wrong. Honestly, it pretty much is kid soda. Interesting, 'cause you're right, it's got a similar kind of a bottle shape, right? Okay, so now I gotta figure out what we need to do to get this thing going. So we got all the rods. Did I not... It said all the rods were in place, right? Maybe I didn't have to, like, press a button or something. Or do I need to... Oh, I gotta hit the crank. I gotta hit the crank again, right? That's what it is. Okay. Then I got them all the way back up, right? I'm gonna be chased by a bad guy, perhaps. Or not, if I'm lucky. It's very well lit down here. I spent all my resources down here. Okay, let's crank this thing. Should work now. Here we go, guys. Let's go ascend. Oh, shit. It's getting mucky down here. It's getting gross. Oh, double shit. Ouch. Wrong button there. How about no? Crank it, turn it up. Alright, so now the other should be working. Let's GTFO. Hope I'm not the final boss. Because I think it's 3:30, guys. I'm pretty maxed out. Oh, shit. So I probably can't go back now if I had to guess. Yeah, okay. The ascending room, dude. Let's ascend. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs. Yeah, here we go. Moving on up to the east side. But we're descending, though. We're not ascending. What happened to the ascension? Why is the light flickering? Now you're in Silent Hill. Oh, shit! Ouch. Good idea. Let's travel by cramped, loud box while unknown terrors are tracking you down. Moving the orbit is like pushing a star in the night sky. What's supposed to happen? The shadow isn't some vengeful spirit. It's the universe catching up with itself, huh? I mean, maybe. Maybe, dog. Honestly, it could be. I'm not saying that it's not. Okay, so we're in a very similar looking spot. But, I guess this is also a little bit different, huh?
Come this way.
What was that?
What was that noise?
I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
You got me wrapped around your finger. Ha ha ha. Let's grab this thing and wow, I'm fucking Superman. Yo! Your boy's fucking super. Oh shit. Come on. There you go, bud. Oh my nuts! This guy's banging on my nuts. You know, I can't move some of these, huh? Dude, look at your boy! Look at this fucking dungeon! Is this fucking canonical? I just grab a boulder and shove it around, dude? Yeah, now we're in the dungeon, dog. This is where the actual people are, they're getting fucking, you know, they're getting hunged and shit, and otherwise got their toes torn off or whatever, people doing dungeons. Having that freaky sex. Alright, guys, well, we play this game now for, about 5 hours. The time is now 3:30 Eastern Time. I'm pretty satisfied that I've gone as far as I can go tonight. not convinced that I couldn't keep playing it if I really wanted to. So I guess there's a monster over here, right? Or not? Is that an real monster or an fake monster? Or an pull up? Oh, this is a fucking maze. This dungeon is amazing. I think he's chasing me. Ow. Well, I can't see where I'm going now. I think I'm going, though. I think I'm going. No, I'm dead. I can't see shit. Oh, shit! Hit him with the jukes! Oh, he knows I'm here. He hates that candle, Doc. If only he had a fucking knife, I'd shake him in his little butt. Oh, he was hitting me? Oh, yeah, I died from psychology. Okay, I'm looking at him, probably. Probably look at him. I'm gonna fucking look at him anyway, Doc. Fuck it. He can't kill me. Does he have a friend with him? Dude, he thinks the candle is me, and I respect that, dude. Dude, look at this guy's fucking... He's got a lot going on back there, honestly. His ankle looked a little bit fucked up. But yeah, honestly, he's pretty fast on a fucked up ankle. He's a major candidate orange for sure, he is. You think he skipped leg day, dude? He's a little bit fucked up there in the calves area for sure. But he didn't skip fucking glutes day at all, dude. Dude, look at that. That shit's on some 3... Keep it the thong underwear too, dude? So it seems like the sanity effect for Revenge, if I watch him for a while, I eventually fall over. But I think he's supposed to kill me when that happens. But he can't reach me, so eventually I just get up again. Yeah, see? I'm okay. Well, I think I'm not super duper. I could probably get past him if I fucking get there and ran past his back, but... It's kind of a weird little gameplay mechanic there where, like, he saw me and I ran. At that point, I was pretty fucked. Like, he can run faster than I can. So, what do? How do you escape them at that point? He's still going. So it does. I was kind of curious if it paused the game or not. It does pause the game. How's my health looking? I'm only got a few small cuts and bruises, huh? My sanity is like dog. But it's like there's nothing there, dude. It's supposed to be alerted while with you passing out. Yeah. Yeah, I think he knows I'm here. I don't know if I looked away. You think he'd eventually go away? I mean, he's very near me. I think he knows I'm here. He just can't reach me. This has been Amnesia. Oh, he finally got me. I should have stayed looking at his ass. Dude, why do you want to kill me with your big ass? Oh, okay. Dude, he wanted me to look away. Like, looking at him, it seems less dangerous. Got the fucking bootleg-ass Wolverine hand, dude. Oh, shit! He's like, you know what, dude? Stop looking at my ass. You have to carry on. I have to carry on, huh? It'd be a shame if, I don't know, man. Maybe it'd be a shame if, what if something happened like, oh my god! Dude, Neon already knew, dog. Neon already knew it was coming. Guys, this has been Amnesia. You know, it's not... No, I'm taking it back. It is a terrible game. I was gonna say it's not a terrible game, but it is. It's a terrible game. It's super, super boring. We played it for about 5 hours. We got chased by a monster like twice. The rest of the time was spent wandering around, being scared of nothing, and reading fucking audio logs. It was a huge pain in the ass. But I'm glad I played it because it's one of those games you have to have played.
I have no idea.
You have to have played it to really know what it's about. And I think that... I wonder how far I am in it. I feel like I'm getting towards the end of it right now. I'm not sure I'm going to come back and play it more. I mean, I might just to complete it, just to say I completed it. But, Yeah, I just find this game to be, for me personally, it's the quintessential horror game that made me not want to play horror games years ago when I was a kid. In that it just doesn't seem that fun, man. Is it scary? A little bit. But is it actually like enjoyable? Is there fun to be had? Are there mechanics in play that make it like a video game? That's kind of where it falls short for me. Right? Like, I kind of feel like playing other horror games over the past few years, yeah, they're tense and they're scary, but they also have other mechanics that make them also fun to play. And this game was a huge snooze. It was a huge snooze. Gotta end on the right note. Danielle. Maybe fun with friends make fun of the game right now. That's true. Hey, the last half hour, you know, they were like, I feel like that last dungeon where we're trying to fix the elevator, like the whole game should have been like that. Like, you had a non-linear area and like a puzzle to solve. You had to get all this stuff to fix the elevator, and you kind of had a sense of what it had to be to make it work. That was kind of cool. But broadly speaking, I found like, for me, this game's big problem is that it's just a lot of nothing, man. It's a lot of nothing. Like, you have this physics mechanic where you can grab things and pull things and move things. Like, how about this thing where it was like, you know, oh yeah, you can grab this plank and make a bridge. Like, okay, I use that mechanic once in the whole game. Like, is that a thing? We talk about the core gameplay. Likewise, smashing things that have glass around them, that's cool. I like that. That was fun. Throwing objects to distract the water guys, that was cool. Didn't really work, right? It didn't really work. It was a cool idea. And, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that this game just feels quite shallow. It feels there's something going on in it on a gameplay level. The story is kind of fun.
That's some Asian bullshit.
Right? I find it, you know, not that interesting. I feel like it's very mysterious, and they might have gone too far in that direction. I understand that that's what they're going for, make it really mysterious, and as you go, you'll become more revealed, and by the end, there'll be a big twist. But all this stuff, all the characters, and, you know, Agrippa, and Heinrich, and Daniel, and all the other characters that are coming and going, and the backstory with the orbs, you know, I wouldn't have minded if it was a little bit faster paced. Welcome aboard, Jose. Just time for the end of the stream, dog. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you guys all had a great stream tonight. Hope you guys have a great weekend tonight. Or a great weekend, you know, until Monday. At that point, you guys can stop having a good weekend if you guys want to. Thanks to our supporters on Ko-fi, guys. Every week, we're doing 5 nights a week of streams. If you guys enjoy the show, check out Ko-fi.com/Vencabot. That's ko-fi.com/Vencabot. You can join in for $3 a month and be a huge help to the channel here. Make sure it stays going for years to come. Guys. Thank you to our supporters right now, Sophus Dream Stream. Thank you to Gert Locker. Thank you to Ginseng Plays. And thank you to Jiffy Extra for being supporters on Ko-fi.
Jesus!
So, Jose says here, heading home from the arcade. Nice, dude. Well, drive safe, my friend. Drive safe. It sure is late. Please be the final boss. Please, God Almighty, be the final boss. It's them Chicago streets, man. I think that of all the cities I've driven in, Jose, Chicago is my least favorite. I don't know what it is about that city's layout. It's just so senseless. It seems like the roads intersect in very bizarre ways. Even when there's no traffic, I find it hard to drive on them because I'll be like, it's like so dark. I drove on so many streets that were like very poorly lit. And I'm like trying to find out, then like basically it's a dark ass street and it turns in some weird ass way. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, where am I going, dude? Thank you to our supporters on Patreon, guys. Patreon.com/Vencabot. You guys are a huge help to the channel, of course, obviously. That should go without saying. Thank you so much to our friends Antonio Sanchez, Balls Deep, Decoy Mandis, Foul Mill, James Micheletti, Jimbo Slice, John Hernandez, Mutant XP, N Cruz, Oni Ramen Prime Opus, Rage Against Arcade Machine, Your Salty Face, and Zanzu.
Go anywhere! Go
anywhere!
No, don't go there!
Andy Budaquad, Gene Haley, Manawatch, Michael Hinkle, Rob Sykes, Chiva Jones, and Wade Local. Thank you to Ann, Brandon Williams, Drew Newworth, 4TL, Good Vibe City, Goss, Invalid, Letter Department, Juna, Non Keith Best, Coolhan, Kyle Glass, Mumbu, Toasty Toasty, Saucy Daddy, Sean, and Toxic Vamp. Thank you, Benjamin J. Harkins, Donka, Drew Cat Seekis, FPR Brian X, Guy Taylor, Herb Durkin, Andre Cruz, Julian Bergman, Kaiju, Mark Parker, Momo, Phil Harrison, Random Bader, Shane Johnson, and William. Thanks to our friends on Twitch like Zanzu, as well as our Amazon Prime free subs and the gift subs, and them $5 subs like AJ897, Alex P. Advent, Allergy Eater, Arteus, Arcade DFW, A Stuffy Muffin, Balls Deep, Bloodlust Alucard, Blue Abs, Blue Raz Rush, Bones Brother, Nero FGC, Berdrinka, Kavi has changed me, what the fuck, Chumpet, Chulak, Claire, 313, Deadlock 84, Decoy Manage, Dicksucker, DJ Moonlight Strike, Dumble Cuck, Eat Da Rocha, Egg Drop, FIFA King 97, Fighting Bubbies, Fight J Fight, FPA Brian X, Furbay, Ginseng Plays, Herb Durkin, Insilo, Jabby 33, Jeefy Beefy, J-Bomb 1901, K Dins, KG's the Legend, Legalized Ranch 801, Lizard Kawifu, Locust 3S, Longlegs, Moth, NFTC, Mr. Part 2, Mr. Retrotron, Neon Riot 4, Nirhan, New Hall Studios, Nuke Pool 16. Thank you to Oomph, Aura Orange, Prater 51, Robib, Red Panda's Bear, Resco Ryan, Rotor 9, Seeking 2000, Slin's Revenge, Sun Full Horse, Sophus Dream Stream, Task Force Faust, The Banana Tree Boa, thanks to 3 Venge, Tab MB, Toxic Van, Triple J, Turtle Power, Wax, SBK, Zither XC, Yo Q, and Yoga Brain 3S. Peace out, guys. Sleep well. See you guys on Monday if you guys are down for that. We're going to play some more Tenchu next week. We've got the ending of Ayame's campaign coming up and the ending of Rikimaru's campaign. We also have one more campaign left, which is Tatsumaru. It's going to be a little bit shorter, I guess. We're starting more horror games soon, guys. We're going to do another horror event next week. So let's see, it's going to be, what, December 17th next week? So that means we should probably do some horror, some Christmas horror films for Pizza and a Movie, huh? That'd be fun. We could watch some Santa Claus versus the Martian, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Good night, Neon. Sleep well, homie.
Hey guys,
we do more
your boy
indie horror games
Vencabot
too.
here at
I
some
don't know.
nerd
I'll think
cave.
about it.
Don't
Dude. I'll
forget to
think
like
about
and
it.
subscribe.
I can't
And
guarantee I'm
like
gonna come back to Amnesia. I'm not sure how much more there is left in this game.
And have a good
But
rest.
yeah, I do find it
Have
a
a good
little
rest.
bit on the
Like and
tedious side. I'm
subscribe.
not really enjoying it immensely. I think that one thing that's kind of like underappreciated about Resident Evil, right? People talk about how corny that game is and how campy it is, right? And how much action focus there is. But I think that it's all those things that make the horror aspect more appealing, right? The fact that it's so silly makes the parts that are scary, you know, let's say, or the parts that are tense, more fun, more manageable, right? This game is so dull and gloomy and dour. I feel like the fact that I kind of almost, maybe it forgets that it's a game, you know, and I appreciate that maybe I'm not the target audience. This game is well beloved, and I'm sure that people have, you know, their opinions are informed by a lot of insight and a lot of, you know, because of their own personal experiences, how they might differ from me as a in terms of their tastes, right? Could just be the people that are not me are more interested in this sort of energy in their game. But I kind of find that, you know, it's just so slow and heavy, and there's not a lot of there's a lot of building of tension, not a lot of like relief of tension, and it's just sort of like monotonous, I guess. It felt very monotonous. Yeah, thank you for being here, 4TL. Have a good night. Thanks for being such a huge supporter of the stream as well. I'll see you guys around.